So hey guys, Gabriel here, and as of filming this on July 31st, the Battlefield 6 reveal multiplayer trailer has came out, and dude, I am so excited for this game. The game looks awesome, the visuals, the sniping, and everything just looks so fucking good. Now, as you guys know, I am a Call of Duty player. I have always been a Call of Duty player, and I have never touched Battlefield a single day in my life. The closest game I have ever touched to Battlefield is probably Delta Force, which are both very similar games, but are different in their own stylistic ways. But I don't think anything can live up to, what Battlefield has done to the gaming community. Because I remember back in the day when Modern Warfare 3 and I think Battlefield 3 were both coming out around the same time as each other, and that was like the biggest thing at the time, were those two games, and it was like you either choose Modern Warfare 3 or Battlefield 3, and that was like huge, and was what started, the Battlefield versus Call of Duty war, which I really think you shouldn't be really comparing to the two games, because Call of Duty is more of a small map PvP style, while Battlefield has all these jets and everything, helicopters, rocket launcher. Well, Call of Duty has rocket launchers, but just more intense gameplay, like more cinematic and everything in Battlefield. But as the years went on, and as Battlefield 5 kind of dwindled the player base and everything, Battlefield never had like the same reputation ever again. But I'm gonna make the point yet again that I have never played those games. I have never played Battlefield a day in my life. As you guys know, Call of Duty has been doing the best currently, and I just really want to play a different game that is still a shooter but has amazing visuals and is not the same repetitive thing over and over again. Battlefield can probably change that, and if DICE plays their cards right, I think a lot of Call of Duty players will start moving to their game. And I think a lot of Call of Duty players, after they're seeing the leaks of Call of Duty Black Ops 7, I don't think anyone's gonna get Black Ops 7 if Battlefield 6 turns out to be like a really good game. And I'm really hoping that happens, that Battlefield 6 will actually take Call of Duty players away from Call of Duty and actually bring them towards a new large scale map. Now, I want to make this clear to Call of Duty players. This is Battlefield's players' home turf, okay? So I don't want to see any complaining to Battlefield, like, oh, why didn't you do this, why you didn't do that, it's in Call of Duty and everything. Don't do that. Battlefield's a completely different game to Call of Duty. And before you start critiquing the game, I encourage every Call of Duty player to play the old Battlefield games, and that's what I'm going to start doing. Start playing Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. I actually do have Battlefield 4 downloaded right now. I just have never gotten to, playing it. It was like on sale for like $2 or something, and I was just like, hey, might as well download it. So if you guys do want to see, Battlefield 4 content, then I'm open to that as well. But my main point is that please do not critique the game and say like, don't do this, don't do that, to problems that were only in Call of Duty. Like, oh, don't add outlandish skins. Like, that was only a Call of Duty thing. I don't think Battlefield even really has any custom skins. At least I don't think so. You don't quote me on that. I'm just really hoping this game succeeds and, gives actually Call of Duty a competition, because as you guys know, Battlefield 2042 probably had like one of the worst game launches right next to Cyberpunk 2077. But Battlefield 6 has such a great opportunity to make the greatest comeback in gaming history, because the hype around this game is insane right now. I've never seen this much hype for a game, probably since, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was announced. I'm talking about the 2023 version, by the way. I'm just really hoping this doesn't end out like X-Defiant or something. Not that X-Defiant was bad, it's just like no one really ever wanted to play it. Like, they played it once and boom, that was it. There was nothing really attracting the players to, play that game. And that was supposed to be, the Call of Duty killer. But it just never ended up happening, and there was nothing interesting for me, to return to that game. Now, I have been playing this game called Delta Force, like I said before, and that game is super fun, super enjoyable. There are some, things and everything that I really don't understand about the game, but it's really fun. But dude, I'm just so excited. Like, the part in the trailer where it shows like the jet and everything, dude, that just looks so fucking insane. Probably won't be able to do it because I've never tried to, fly in an actual game before. Except for War Thunder. I have played War Thunder a few times, but I was absolutely terrible at it, and even then I only did tanks. I wasn't like a air pilot, and then before that I was playing like Fortnite back when they had planes. And just to re-emphasize the hype again, I am getting so many Twitter notifications. Like, my phone is blowing up with all Twitter notifications about Battlefield 6. Like, it is like I'm going to just re-emphasize it again. I have never seen this much hype for a game ever, and I'm scared that Battlefield 6 might not live up to that hype. But it looks good. It looks good. I'm just really scared for this game that they might fold under pressure, and that the expectations that the players are putting it at will not, come to fruition. And that brings up the last point again, like, hey, play the older Battlefield games to know what you're getting yourself into. And I would give that to any recommendation to anyone who is, trying to join the Call of Duty community, like, hey, don't start off with Black Ops 6, play Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1, play Modern Warfare 2, 2009, play Modern Warfare 3, 2011, just to get yourself familiarized with, the old play style and what was, considered the peak of Call of Duty. But one thing as a Call of Duty player, I'm just hoping that, the Battlefield community will just accept us with open arms and everything, and, doesn't keep the game just for themselves. I'm just hoping, it's all chill and that Battlefield players will see this as an opportunity for their game to grow. Oh my god, why am I the HTV, bro? I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Yeah, that was not a good idea. But yeah, I really hope for the best for, Battlefield 6. This game looks very promising in every which way, but remember, be careful with your pre-orders. No matter how good something looks, this was the same thing I was saying about Modern Warfare 2 2023. Menendez, you look stupid as all hell. No matter how good a game looks, just be careful with your pre-orders. I'm probably gonna pre-order it, I have no idea. Or better yet, if it comes out on Game Pass, then just download it through Game Pass. But anyway guys, see you guys later, bye.